Hi everybody, Kelly Hackman here from the White Heron Tea and Gifts. Thought it would be kind of a fun thing to do to have a Facebook Live and do afternoon tea. Just wanted to let you all know that we're doing really well here in Newport Richey. We're really excited about offering our tea to go, which has been something that we've been working on for the past couple of weeks, and just thought it would be a good opportunity to have some afternoon tea with you this afternoon. If you have any questions about tea as we go through and I enjoyed this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and the history about it, and really just meant to have a good, relaxing, take a deep breath, enjoy some quiet time this afternoon, and so that's what I'm going to do here. I want to thank my amazing team here at the White Heron for putting together such a beautiful setting for me. We have our traditional tea sandwiches, our scones, and petite desserts here, and I'm going to get myself a cup of tea. So if you don't have your cup of tea yet, get it ready, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. I'm going to be looking over here to my computer, so that way I can make sure that if I catch you if you need anything. So let me get this up here, and oh, I'm sideways. That doesn't work real well, does it? How's that? Is that better? Let's see if that works better. All right. There we go. Now you can see me the right way. Oh well. All right. Well, we're going to start having afternoon tea, and mine today I'm having let me move this back a little bit so you can see it. The trials and tribulations of going online live, kind of a new thing for us. So if I slide over here, there we go. Now you can see me. Okay, now that I've got myself going the right way, which is, difficult sometimes these days, I'm going to pour myself a cup of tea. So today I am going to be enjoying our Downtown Afternoon Blend. The Downtown Afternoon Blend is actually one of our teas that we released this spring. It is made here in our shop. So if you decide that you want to try it, you can only get it here, which is really nice and exciting for us. It is a 3-blend black tea that we make. It is a Khimum, orange pekoe black tea, and also a, oh my goodness, I can't give away the recipe. But anyway, it's 3 blends of black tea together, and traditionally most blends like this are known as breakfast teas. So when people come in and they say they want to have a breakfast tea, English breakfast is actually a blend of multiple teas, and the reason that they do that is so that whenever you try it or whenever you drink it, wherever you go, it has the same flavor profile. If they were using one tea from one estate and another company was using another tea from another estate, the flavor would be very different between the two different kinds of teas. So they want to keep consistency, so they blend them together. So what we did is we kind of made our own tea like that. This is a breakfast blend, but we call it the afternoon blend because we feel like in the afternoon you might need a little pick-me-up, and it's mild to medium caffeine, and so it's kind of a perfect little take a break in the afternoon and enjoy kind of tea. I, for one, don't usually drink black tea after 4 p.m. because of the caffeine gets me wide awake at about 3 a.m. So and that's not a good thing. So I'm going to drink it now because we're still early enough, and I absolutely love this tea. When I went to blend it, it took 3 or 4 tries to get the right blend together, because one of the things about black tea is it can be very astringent depending on how it's steeped, and I really wanted something that was very smooth and full-bodied. So hi everybody, hi Melissa, Patty, and Deidre, and Katrina. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting to have 14 people watching. I was just hoping to maybe have my husband. I'm sure that's funny. Anyways, so I wanted something that was really smooth but slightly robust, and so we blended this. This tea is actually available as a part of our tea sampler this season, the spring tea sampler that came out last week. So I hope you have a cup of tea. I'd love to know what you're drinking if you're having some tea, and because I love to hear what everybody likes to drink. I think tea is like clothing. It's a personal preference as far as if you like to wear dresses or pants or dress up or dress casual. Tea is the same way. I have a lot of guests that like black tea but don't like green, some that like green and don't like black. It is definitely a personal preference, and I love to hear what everybody's drinking. So cheers to tea. Oh, so good. I actually prefer sugar with my tea. I'm a sweet tooth by nature, and if you didn't know that about me, I absolutely love sweets. So I actually use a little bit of rock sugar in my tea. It's an amber rock sugar that I get, and you'll notice I have 1 spoon for the sugar, and I have 1 spoon to stir. That's because you never want to take your sugar spoon and put it in your tea, because then it becomes wet and then it contaminates everything. So Patty, I'm glad you're drinking water. Water is a great thing. Oh, and Tara, you're enjoying the vanilla black. I'm surprised you're not drinking your peach apricot. Oh, and Barbara's got the Russian Earl Grey. The Russian Earl Grey I really, really like. I'm not an Earl Grey fan by nature. Bergamot can be very strong to me, and so I love the Russian Earl Grey because it has just that little bit of hint of like a lemon and an orange to it, so it's not as strong on the bergamot side. And actually, I had it for the first time, believe it or not, at Disney World at Epcot when I was doing a tea class there, and they brought it out iced, and I thought, oh my gosh, I never really even thought about doing a tea iced like that, because usually Earl Grey is drank primarily hot. And so I came back and researched, and I found this absolutely beautiful Russian Earl Grey that it's fabulous hot, but it's also really nice iced. Oh, Cindy's drinking the chocolate covered strawberry. I have a story about that one. So chocolate covered strawberry is actually one of my favorite herbal teas, because as being a sweet tooth, I just absolutely love having something sweet to drink. It kind of craves my craving for having something sweet to eat. We also own a brewery, for those of you who don't know. My husband owns the brewery, and I had convinced him to try the chocolate-covered strawberry herbal tea in his porter beer when he was working on the fermentation side of it, and when it goes into cold steeping before, or cold crashing before we put it in the carbonation and all that. And he came to me one day and goes, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make half of the beer regular and half the beer that chocolate-covered strawberry. So I got the chocolate-covered strawberry tea around, and we put it in the beer and let it sit for 3 days, because when you're doing things cold, they don't bitter or stale like they do when you're using hot water. If you've ever tried cold steeping tea, it's absolutely fabulous, and it gives you a nice refreshing flavor without letting it get bittery. So we put the chocolate-covered strawberry tea in the beer, and 3 days later, we test the beer, and it was like eating a chocolate-covered strawberry. So it was amazing, and we filled up the kegs at the brewery, and we got them out for everybody to try. And holy cow, if we didn't go through that beer in less than a week, 2 kegs of it. And so last month we made 90 gallons of that beer, and we added the chocolate-covered strawberry. It takes about 3 pounds of chocolate-covered strawberry tea to make the 90 gallons of beer, but it has been a hit, and it's just one way for us to kind of take and combine our 2 businesses together and work together and offer some unique offerings on the tea side, because people are always amazed at what tea can actually do. It's not, we love to drink it and that, but you can cook with it, you can do all kinds of things with it. So it's really kind of fun to kind of experiment like that. We actually use several of our beer teas over there in the beer. We use our berry herbal tea. We use the chocolate-covered strawberry, and our Market Fresh. So most of them are herbal based, and I see Katrina, you're almost out of Market Fresh. Let me know. I'll be happy to get you some. Mel, I'm glad you're enjoying the scones. They are awesome. And Michelle, you let me know. I'll get Travis to get you some scones and tea. We have plenty of it here. So my afternoon tea tray today consists of tea sandwiches, scones, and desserts. And traditionally, afternoon tea was when it was kind of created back in the 1800s. It was created by a young lady named Anna, the Duchess of Bedford. Anna would have these little parties at her house or gatherings. And I don't know if any of you caught the new Belgravia show that's on Epix right now. It just started. It's by the creator of Downton Abbey. And the very first episode actually had them having afternoon tea with Anna, the Duchess of Bedford. And I thought that was really exciting because tea is so much of a lifestyle and a livelihood, and how we do things back in that time. Everything's centered around tea. So I was really excited to see that. And it was really kind of funny because afternoon tea at that point had just started. So some of the ladies that were a little bit older, they just couldn't understand why they were drinking tea at a couch with a coffee table and having little sandwiches why couldn't they sit at a high table and have their tea like they do in the evening. So it was really interesting to watch the attitudes of the transition into afternoon tea. Traditionally, it was served in a living room type setting or a parlor setting where you would have your couches and your coffee tables, and you'd have the little tea sandwiches on a tray or really pretty displayed, and you'd hold your tea in your hands like this, and you would drink, and then you always, because you had a low table, you would always have your saucer and your cup. Now, when we sit at high tables, like a dining room table like I'm at today, we don't do that. We just leave the cup sitting on the table there, and we move the cup and not the saucer. So Anna started the whole afternoon tea, and today it has kind of transitioned. The English are very particular about their traditions of tea, which is really exciting. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody. I can't keep up with everybody on here. I hope everybody's doing well. Drink your tea. It'll keep you healthy. Tea has changed over time as far as what we do and versus what another tea room does. And the nice thing about tea is it can kind of become what you want it to be. We use it more for relaxing and visiting. It's at lunchtime, so we tend to go a little bit heavier on our tea sandwiches. That way you can get filled up because lunchtime is time for lunch. So we have 4 tea sandwiches here today. I don't know if you can see them all. My amazing team put together, of course, cucumber sandwich, which you have to have. That's tradition for us here in our tea room. On the back side here, we also have our homemade chicken salad on the cocktail croissant. Now, for those of you that have asked, we can't give you the recipe, but we do make it fresh here in our in-house, from cutting the chicken, boiling it, seasoning it, and all that. It's all freshly made. Today we also have 2 other sandwiches that we're offering, and these actually we do to go as well on Wednesdays and Fridays for our guests, since we can't have our tea room open. We have a really delicious fresh cut oven gold roasted turkey breast with provolone cheese and lettuce, and that one's on the rye. And then we did a ham this week because we thought, everybody's kind of using it for lunch, wanted it to be a little bit more bulky and filling. So we did a ham, it's a honey roasted ham on wheat bread. So you'll see that there on my tea tray. This table's a little small. On the scone side today, I have 2 different scones. We always serve 2. So we did our vanilla scone, and then we have a cherry dark chocolate. We always do some kind of flavored one. Those seem to be really nice with our teas. And of course, strawberry preserves and the heavily guarded secret of the Devonshire cream. Right there. There it is. I had a friend from the tourism office ask about it the other day, and I said, as much as I love partnering with and being a part of everything that you're doing, I cannot give the scone, the Devonshire cream recipe away. So if you haven't checked it out, we did do one of our scone recipes for them. It's on our Facebook page too. It is a chocolate chip cake scone. It's really nice because it's not heavy and dry. It's really a little more flaky and cake-like. It's not one that we use in our tea room, but it's one that I love to make, and so we thought we would share that. So we couldn't give away the Devonshire cream recipe, but we did give away a scone recipe. So, oh, hey, Donna. Hey, I hope you're doing okay in New York. When you come down next time, I'll make sure Brian has that beer on tap for you. And hopefully you're staying well all the way up there. I know it's been kind of crazy up in that area. Yes, and the cream, just so you know, you don't have to miss out on the cream, Miss Barbara. We do have our scones to go. We do about a half dozen and dozen, and they can be picked up every day. Every day. They can be picked up on Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you ever decide you want some Devonshire cream and scones, we do have that available too. On the dessert side today, I really, really wanted the cookie bar, but because we have so many people picking up afternoon tea tomorrow, we had just enough. So I did not get to have a cookie bar. So I do have the little chocolate cakes with the vanilla icing with the William Dean chocolates and then the French macarons. So traditionally when you're doing afternoon tea, just so you know, the proper way to plate it is to put the tea sandwiches on the bottom, the scones in the middle, and the desserts on top. Now traditionally when it's eaten, you start with the tea sandwiches and work your way up to the scones and work your way up to the desserts at the end. However, we have a saying in our tea room, proper or not, that whatever happens in the tea room stays in the tea room. So if you decide to start with dessert first, I'm not going to say anything about that because, as you all know, I love dessert. So, bye, Dee Dee. Have a good rest of the day at work. I hope all your patients are good. And I can't wait to have tea with you and Ava soon. We'll have to get her on here. She's always cute for videos. So traditionally that's what we do with afternoon tea. I don't know if anybody has any questions about any teas or you want to share a story or anything like that, but I just wanted to really let everybody know that we're doing really good here. We are so blessed by the support that we are receiving from everybody. We kind of took some time off before we opened back up for to-go services. I really just thought that it would be good for everybody to have a break. Our staff was stressed out. I was stressed out because everything was changing every day. And even though we drink a lot of tea, sometimes it doesn't help our stress level as much as we would like. So I decided to take some time off with them. We still worked here in the tea room. We have a couple little things that we've upgraded, which are really cute. But we are really happy to be back. And I have to tell you, everybody that comes in has been absolutely wonderful, very lightening our hearts because, we live to see our guests. We live to see you, and we have so much joy when we can share our tea room and what we do every day with you. And for the last 4 weeks, we haven't had that opportunity. And just when people come in to pick up their afternoon tea or their scones or their tea orders, just having a conversation and being a little bit of a light to people has been truly a blessing for us. And so that's what we've been up to, in case you didn't know. Donna, thank you. We are staying healthy. Yes, we are. Everybody here is great. We are practicing social distancing. We're doing everything that we need to do to keep safe for us and our staff. And we do work 4 days a week, 2 days with our team doing different little things around here. And then also 2 days where we do to-go orders. Absolutely. And, okay, so Cindy, yes, you can absolutely order your 3-pack sachets. If you ever want to order tea, there's a couple things you can do. Our website, thewhiteheronfl.com, has a link off to our tea page that has all of our teas on it. Now, the one thing about that is it doesn't have, hey, Lisa, hey, we made cherry scones, cherry chocolate scones. Those are her favorite. The 3-packs are not available online, but if you want to message me and tell me what you would like, we'll be happy to put them together for you. And then we can plan a day for pickup. We're here every Wednesday and every Friday at 11 to 2, both of those days, for pickup for scones and afternoon tea. So if you want a 3-pack of tea, you're more than welcome to let me know, and then we can get it in the register. And I'm getting a peek around the corner. Everything okay there?
Yeah, we're okay.
Oh, you're listening to me?
Just listening.
You're watching me. My family is watching me from the other room because I won't let them come in here. And they're being so quiet, but I know they're probably just dying to say something. You can come say hi. I'm sure they'd love to see you. They said no. But if you just let me know, Cindy, we'll be happy to make those for you. Just let me know what you'd like. So, you okay?
The chandeliers, that's all.
The chandeliers?
The new ones.
They're in the other room.
I know.
Yeah. We're getting new chandeliers for the tea room.
He was just gonna.
They're together. They're already in there. You can walk right by.
Okay.
I'll wave as they walk by. Our friend Travis is here, and he's been helping me do some things around here too. So we have new chandeliers coming in the tea room. They're really pretty, and so he's helping me get those up and some other little things like that. So, well, listen, it was great to see everybody. I'm going to enjoy my afternoon tea. I'm so excited about my downtown afternoon blend. I just love it. And stay well. If there's anything that we can do for you, just let me know. I'm always available on Messenger here on Facebook. We're going to actually start doing some videos about tea and how to do different things with tea, so keep an eye out for it. But I'm so glad you all joined me today. Travis, your wife says you need to get to work as he's walking by. Oh, no, yeah, she says, tell that guy to get to work. All right. Anyway, I'm Kelly Hackman again from the White Heron Tea Room. I'm so glad y'all joined me today. This was so much fun. I could talk for hours on tea, so I'm not going to continue to bore you, but just know that we're doing well, and we cannot wait to see you again here at the White Heron. And if you need anything in the meantime, you need tea, you need scones, you need anything, you just let us know. We're here for you, and we're going to all get through this together, and we're going to come out so strong and so grateful and so happy to be able to be together again. So have a great afternoon. Mwah. Happy afternoon tea, and we'll see you soon.